I think more than anything, you just know that you need to go out there and execute at a high level. Coach Reed puts us in those high-pressured scenarios all throughout training camp, OTAs, all stuff like that, and you just go out there and just do what's necessary to win the game. If that's running the ball, throwing the ball, or whatever it takes, and you know what situations get out of bounds, get upfield, everything like that, and you just prepare yourself to go out there and execute.
It seemed to me in this last game just a little bit more in a rhythm. Anything that you point to that do you feel that way, and anything you point to that maybe led to that?
I mean, I think we're getting healthier as an offense, and then just getting more and more reps with guys. I think as season goes on, you figure out what guys are best at, and the new guys are really showing like what they're great at, and getting D-Hop and one-on-one matchups, getting Xavier, letting him stretch the field, but also work underneath as well. And to add with the guys that I've gotten a lot of reps with, we had a good day offensively, and now it's about building and trying to continue to build throughout the rest of the season.
You talked after the game in Carolina about the run you had on that last drive, but you hadn't seen the video yet. I'm just wondering whether you saw anything on the video that maybe you didn't see in real time.
I think I didn't see. I saw the one block that Justin Watson had, but I didn't see him get a piece of the other guy as well. And I mean that made the play and was able to let me get through the gap there, and that just speaks to the effort that he's playing with, doing whatever it takes to win. And you want those guys on the team. And the only thing I would say is probably try not to fumble, switch the ball to the other hand at the end of the play. Even though I told Coach I was fumbling so that the clock would run. So if he asked, that's why I did it.
What is it about those situations at the end of the game? Because I know people wonder, like, how come the offense just doesn't move down the field like that all the time? What is it about that situation and the urgency that creates those opportunities?
I think it's just a little bit of just being ourselves, being prepared for the moment. Obviously, you want to do it throughout the entire game, but when it's best way to say is do or die time, and you have to make it happen. It seems like guys just go out there and make it happen, and we're prepared for those moments. And Coach Reed prepares us, all the coaches prepare us, and the guys go out there and do what needs to be done.
What are those preparations? Like, what is that preparation like in meetings? Like, how do you guys prepare for those specific situations?
We go through those situations every single week throughout the entire year, just so we're ready for the moment, whatever moment arises in the game. If that's certain checks that we could get to, if that's ways that you get out of bounds and the rules and all the different rules of when the clock stops, when it doesn't stop, when is first down more important than getting out of bounds, stuff like that. And the coaches prepare us, and so like when I had the run there at the end, knowing that we have 3 timeouts and knowing that even if I get tackled and get the first down, that's probably more important than get out of bounds in that certain situation. You just gotta be prepared for those moments and be able to go out there and execute whenever you get the opportunity to.
Are people, do you think, you played in college, you ran a lot in college, got hit in college, do you sense the defenders are wary of hitting quarterbacks in those sideline situations?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I mean, you get flags, you're hitting guys when they're out of bounds. But like I said in the San Francisco game, if I'm running upfield, I feel like you can tell that I'm running upfield versus running out of bounds, and I don't want to put those guys in bad situations. I want to play the game the way the game's supposed to be played, and I didn't feel like I was too close to out of bounds this time, but I'm just trying to find a way to win the game at the end of the game.
And there's a phrase, people use the phrase, you never apologize for a win. And the league or the team monitor, which put out a video of Andy kind of talking to you guys in the locker room, and one of the first things he said was like, don't hang your head. And it seemed like he was kind of giving everybody a pep talk, like maybe the mood wasn't what he thought it would be after getting a win in the league. Did you sense that guys were maybe, even though you got the win, like disappointed you didn't play better, or what was the vibe as you saw it? I
think we just hold ourselves to an extremely high standard, and so unless we feel like we play our best, guys are itching to get back out there and go for more. And I feel like there was times we played some good football. And credit to the Panthers, they played great football and made a lot of big-time plays, and we were able to find a way to get a win in the end of the game. And I think it's not something that we were disappointed as much as we expect greatness from each other and from ourselves. And so unless we play like we expect we should play, we're going to strive to be better every time we step on that football field.
Back at it, what would you anticipate in return from him?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be popped, man. I mean, obviously, we're going to have to work him back to when he's ready, and then get him when he gets on the field, not try to overdo it. I mean, he's going to have energy. He's going to want to be on the football field. But I think it's good that we have a good room of running backs that we can kind of not make him go out there and take 30 carries or whatever it is. We can just kind of let him be who he is and make those big plays happen, and then bring him along as the season goes.
Coach has always said that he appreciates the locker room leadership, and obviously as long as you Travis, Chris, given all the injuries and the amount of guys coming in and out of the lineup and essentially in the locker room, do you feel like this has been a more unique challenge for some of the veteran guys? And how do you feel like you guys have been able to try to get the most out of everybody coming in that's very new?
Yeah, I think it's just having a standard every single day. I think you would think it'd be a different challenge, but I think with the guys that the coaches have brought in, the guys understand that this is how we work, this is how we practice, this is how we get after it on a day-to-day basis. We're probably in the building more than a lot of teams. We're probably on the practice field more than a lot of teams, but it's a standard that we've kind of upheld, and that starts at the top, and it goes throughout the entire team. And so whenever you get in these tough times, you know that we've been through this together. We've held ourselves to these standards that we're going to go out there and win. And I'm one of those leaders, but there's many of them. It's not just me. I don't have to talk a lot, honestly, because we have a lot of leaders throughout the entire team that kind of hold themselves accountable.
Pete was talking about you getting in a rhythm and everything. But it has kind of been a revolving door with your receivers. You've also got a rookie in Xavier. DeAndre's been here now for a little while. Is that maybe a little bit of it? Is there starting to be some continuity there with you and the receivers, maybe syncing up, getting timing down, that kind of thing?
Yeah, 100%. And I think just us being able to utilize their strengths in the offense, and then me being on that same page with them, and the more reps you get of that, the better it is. And obviously you want to get those reps in training camp, but we had injuries and stuff like that. We've kind of had to move through that and work through that throughout the entire season. But I feel like we're getting better and better each and every week, and that's all you can ask for. You want to be playing your best football at the end of the year, and we're getting there. So I think we're getting better throughout the year.
Just Max Crosby, what makes him so effective?
Yeah, I think the way he plays every single snap, no matter the score, no matter if it's a run or a pass, whatever it is, he's going to give you everything he's got. Obviously physically gifted. He can make all the different pass rush moves, everything like that. But the way he plays, I think, inspires his team to play that hard, and that's what you need to be great in this league.
Last one, Steve.
Patrick, it's Thanksgiving week. I gotta ask you, man, start, bench, cut, turkey, yams, macaroni and cheese.
I'm cutting turkey. Probably the other two I love. I'll probably start macaroni and cheese if it's made the right way, and then bench yams. But I love those two. It's just like I don't want to get too much into it. Yeah, but the right way. Everybody knows what I'm saying.
On Tuesday, November 26th, Patrick Mahomes stepped into the Chiefs vs. Las Vegas Raiders pregame interview. Patrick Mahomes says Taylor Swift will attend the Chiefs vs. Las Vegas Raiders game on Friday, November 29th. Mahomes says Swift and Kelce are on a new vacation and they will be back in Kansas City together on Thursday. The NFL announced all 32 nominees, one per team, on Monday. The award annually recognizes individuals around the league who exemplify outstanding sportsmanship, both on the field and off of it. This includes fair play, respect for the game, respect for opponents, and respect for the integrity of the competition. And Mahomes is bidding to add it to his impressive shelf of trophies, which includes 3 Super Bowl MVPs and 2 NFL MVPs. The award was established in 2015 after the founding owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers owner, Art Rooney, Bobby Wagner of the Seattle Seahawks, lifted it in 2023, but Mahomes is a known trash talker on the field and no Chief has ever won it, yet his off-field charitable work and support of the local community are defining characteristics of the 3-time Super Bowl champ. A panel of former players from the NFL Legends community will select 8 finalists, with an even split between AFC and NFC conferences from the nominees. These finalists will appear on the Pro Bowl ballot in the NFL Sportsmanship Award category, where votes will be cast in December. But before that, Mahomes must get past a showdown with the Las Vegas Raiders on Black Friday. A surprisingly tight win against the struggling Carolina Panthers moved the three-peat chasers to 10-1. This is the second year that the NFL has scheduled a game the day after Thanksgiving. Bosses are keen to maximize ratings and have already taken the fight to the NBA by invading its traditional Christmas Day schedule. The Chiefs were also selected for that festive clash and will face the Pittsburgh Steelers on December 25th. Meanwhile, there are many deserving players nominated to take home the Art Rooney Sportsmanship Award. Max Crosby was put